Simon & Schuster Audio presents The Wisdom of Plagues, Lessons from 25 Years of Covering Pandemics, by Donald G. Mcneil, Jr., read by the author.
To Debbie. You superpowers spend billions on preparing for war and on fighting terrorism, and pennies on disease. That makes no sense. You can negotiate with your enemies to avoid war. You can change the behavior that makes you a terrorist target, but you cannot negotiate with a virus, and viruses kill more people than those ever will. Dr. Michael J. Ryan, World Health Organization Coordinator of Epidemic Response, to the author, circa 2000. Part 1. Initial Reflections on Pandemics. Chapter 1. COVID as a Nervous Condition. It began innocuously. On December 31st, 2019, I saw a notice on the disease alert service Mcneil about unexplained pneumonia cases linked to a seafood market in Wuhan, China. I remember thinking, that sounds like the way SARS began. Mystery pneumonia in a Chinese city, no more information. But I was busy with a story for the New York Times about the bad flu season then shaping up in the United States. Also, some ProMed alerts turn out to be false alarms. I filed it away mentally as something to keep an eye on. In the earliest days, as more news came out of China, it didn't seem too serious. We speculated and made jokes about it. One colleague in China asked on an email chain if it could be a fish virus, since it came from a seafood market. I said I doubted it. I'd never heard of humans catching a fish virus. And besides, it caused pneumonia, and fish didn't have lungs. Aquaman has lungs and gills, a foreign desk editor injected. On January 8th, China announced that in 15 of the 59 pneumonia cases, it had detected a coronavirus that had never been seen before. I helped our Beijing and Hong Kong bureaus write that story. There were conflicting reports about how many of the known cases were connected to the market, which by then we knew also sold meat and wild game. There were also conflicting reports about whether there was any human-to-human transmission. I suggested to my colleague Sui Li Wei that she keep an ear out for reports of sustained human-to-human transmission. Some limited human transmission.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?